Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Another week has gone by and once again I've bought some more coins to show you that I've bought this week from the antique shop. Now the antique shop is always a great place to get coins because unlike online, you don't have to pay postage and you can always haggle the price down with the owner or the shopkeeper as they might, be willing to give a better deal where you couldn't really do that online. Anyway, I bought 9 lovely coins this week, including as always some silver and some sterling silver. Some old and some new, so let's have a look at these coins right now. We start off with a boring coin. This is a 1997 £2 coin. Now in all of my £2 coin and 50p collections I have the first year of each definitive kept. So this is the Technologies design done by Bruce Rushin, and 1997 was the first year it appeared. So I have one of the first year of this design in my collection, similar with the Britannia design on 50p's and the Shield on 50p's as well. This is the only year of £2 coin to feature the third portrait of the Queen by Raphael Maklouf, and somehow I didn't really have one of these yet, even though they are common. So I actually went to the bank all the way to withdraw some £2 coins to get one of those for my £2 coin collection. Now then, moving back a little bit in time, we have some half crowns to show. This is a 1958 half crown. It features the crowned royal shield and the ER of Elizabeth Regina, Elizabeth Queen. This coin as well features the Queen. This is her first portrait though, by Mary Gillick. She isn't crowned in this portrait and is facing still the same way, as only monarchs change direction, not portraits. 1958 was a date I needed for my date run, so I paid £1.50 for this coin. Next up we have some silver. This is a shilling from 1921. Now you may know if you watch some of our other videos, I have every single 50% silver shilling. This is 50% silver as it's minted after 1920 and before 1947. However, this was only £2, which at the time of recording is a fairly good deal on the silver content of this coin. So I just thought I'll get another one for my extra silver bullion, as it is a fairly nice coin to have, got some history to it as well, and the silver content for the price seemed like a good idea to buy. Moving on to some Cupro nickel once again, another half crown here. This one is in very nice condition and is from 1959, as you can see here, a year later than the other half crown over there, but the same price. I paid £1.50 once again, as this was another coin I needed for my date run. The last non-silver coin is this one, again another half crown with the same design here, by Edgar Fuller and Cecil Thomas. It's a 1955 half crown, slightly older. There's a bit of dirt in the rim of this coin, you may be able to see, a bit of greening. But again, the third and final date I needed for the half crowns, I now have every single Cupro nickel half crown, 1947 all the way up to 1967. Those were the dates they circulated without any silver content in them. Moving back to silver, I saw this in the antique shop and it looked very lovely. This is a 1890 3p, so it's old 925 Victorian silver. So always a good purchase in my eyes for the right price. As you can see, the condition of the coin is actually very nice as well, for something so old. A lot of detail is still remaining in the crown and the leaves around. As it's 1890, this coin features the Jubilee head portrait of Queen Victoria by Sir Joseph Edgar Boham. This side, the obverse, is a little bit more worn, as Queen Victoria's face has been kind of worn flat. But I thought it was a very nice coin, and I only paid £1.50 once again, same as those half crowns. So a good deal for me. From 3p to 6p, I got this 1925 6p. You may remember last week's video I bought a 1926 6p, and now I've got the 1925, leaving only the 1941 as the one I still need, and then I'll have every single 50% 6p. This is one of my favourite designs of 6p, as it has the lion on the crown with a nice legend around it, the date either side, and of course this one features the portrait of George V by Bertram McKennell. Another lovely coin, and again 50% silver. The next coin up is another 6p, if you can tell, it is extremely worn. Let's try and get it to focus a bit better so you can have a look. So you can just about make out the words 6p, and you can tell obviously from the size and weight as well. The crown can just be seen at the top as well. Luckily the date is still visible as well, and if you look closely you can see it says 1910. So that must mean it'll be Edward VII, so we can double check our date. This is actually my first Edward VII 6p, there was only a few years of them of course due to his short reign. They're often very worn and not as common as the Victorian or later 6p due to there being not many of the years made. But 1910 is also a fairly low minted year and a good one for my collection, even if it is sort of, really badly worn. The last coin up is quite a big piece of silver, and here it is. Another half crown, another date I needed for my date run. But this one is 1924, meaning it is 50% silver, and this coin is over a quarter of an ounce, 7.07 grams of fine silver, 14.14 grams weight. This features a lovely designed shield and the garter around it, with the crown at the top, the legend around and the date below. And this is another George V coin. So a nice selection of George V, a bit more modern, even moderner, and some earlier stuff as well. Just before you go, I often think it's quite cool to see the wear some of these coins sustain. These coins are both half crowns and so have the same size, weight, mass, diameter, all that kind of stuff, and thickness. So they look fairly similar from when they're side to side. When you look at the edges and put them together, you can see just how much wear this coin has had. This one is much thicker. They would have both started out as this thickness, but this one has obviously been worn much more over the years, as it is a much older coin. The same thing happens with sixpences as well, of course. As you can see, one has lost all the milling on the side and is much thinner than this one, which still has some reading on the edge, as it is a less worn coin than this extremely worn coin. Please do comment down below which of these 9 coins is your favourite from my pickups and purchases today at the antique shop. Thank you for watching and we hope you've enjoyed. If you want to see more coin videos, head over to our channel where we have tons more coin videos for you to watch. But until then, goodbye and have a good day from Bits and Bobs.